Will. The will. We're back with the will again. What are we supposed to do with will?
Directing where we will.
Directing of our will. And where are we supposed to direct it? To the heart. And where's the heart? How many people think the heart's in the head?
I have.
You have. There are people who think the heart's in the head. Because if I think it, then I'm in my, if I think my heart, then where would it be if I think my heart? In my head. So I'm in my heart, in my head. A lot of people do that. That's called practice. And where does it get you?
But also, usually when things are going good, we intellectualize. That's where we think the heart's in the head, because, oh, it's good, I'm in my heart, but we're really just in the head, just like when things are bad.
Right, so then what happens when we're in our hearts, in our heads, and things are going well? Law of change.
It's good.
Law of change.
Yeah,
Okay, so then what do you have to do?
redirect
Redirect where?
the real heart.
To the real heart. To the real heart. And then you get back, and then what do?
Do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah, really.
Do it again. Are we bored? Bored. Boring. And we're not boring in, we're boring. Our job is to bore in, and it's a literal practice. Upanishads, Vijnana Bhairava, Kashmir Shaivism, Yoga Sutras, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, all say it. All say the same thing. They all do. They all do. What are we supposed to do? First level, we're going to do I got my nice outfit. I'm looking at things. I'm hearing things. I'm smelling things. Even tasting things. Using the body. I'm directing everything toward a moral good. Second level, now I'm studying. Studying. Reading scripture more. I'm studying. I have Bible study. I have scripture. We're discussing philosophical. And then what?
Then use your will.
Because if you don't use your will and you're only doing that, where are we?
In your head.
In your head, we're having wonderful intellectual understanding. Wonderful intellectual understanding. And it's still not going to get us anywhere. It is not until we literally, it's not an idea. Because if you think you're in your heart, you're in your head. If you think you're in your heart, you're in your head. How would you know? What are you using? If you're thinking in your heart. Intellect. You're using intellect and you have words. I'm in my heart. I'm in my heart. So how many people have gotten into their heart and then all of a sudden they say they're in their heart? And what happens?
Goes away.
They're right back in their head. Oh, there's a clue there. That's the clue. As soon as you think it, poof. Great meditation. I mean, oh wow, look at the. You have to get rid of the words. Does that mean we then never use words?
No.
No. We're supposed to be here and enliven the mind to use the words, the letters. A saint is one whose mind does not think without first giving it permission. Which then means, what is the mind?
It's all.
It's a tool. It's a vehicle. It is not who we are. So we're back to the will. Gotta use the will. Now, how many people feel so much of the time that their will is attached to their thoughts? That's classic. That's new. That's what happens. So what do you have to do?
Redirect your attention.
Redirect your attention. And really let it go. Let them go. But, no. Just keep on redirecting. What happens when you redirect your attention out of your head, into the center of your chest, as a physical beginning? What happens?
There's a calmness.
Sometimes. Sometimes it can be awful. There's no question, it can be awful. Doesn't have to be calm. It can be hurt. It can be painful. It can have all kinds of stuff, but you're redirecting. Redirect. Right now, redirect. Out of from here. And it's literal. It isn't like I'm going to think I'm redirecting my attention from here to here. No, it's from here to here. Vijnana Bhairava uses 12 fingers. 12 fingers. Where do you end up? 12 fingers. Always, they said 12 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is. Redirect. Redirect. Let go. Redirect. Redirect. Let go. Redirect. It's an actual. So do you have to let go of the letters in order to redirect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have to let go of the letters. Why?
You have letters you're in your head.
You're in a different you're in a vehicle, right?
You're either in one or the other.
You're either in one or the other. That's the way it goes. You're either in one or the other. So, redirect. Let it go. Let go of this. Redirect. Better. Redirect. So should I repress what's up here first? There are some yeses. What happens if you repress what's up here?
You're giving it attention.
You're just staying up here. Wow. And is there always one more something to repress? What do you do for a living? I repress. Because that's all you get to do. So you let it do. It's fine. Let it go. Let it. What do you want to say? You want to say that? Fine. You want to say that? Fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, that's a horrible. I can't have that thought. So now I'm going to repress that thought. And there, gotcha. No, all of it. It's just, at least in our language, 26 letters, right? 26 letters? That's all it is, and it's just combinations. Combinations. Woohoo! And some of them freak us out. Some of them say, ah. Some of them, some of them, Let them all go. They're just letters. They're just letters. Disentangle. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Pop out and see. Let them go. And redirect. So we're redirecting our attention. Place where we feel hurt, anger, fear, love, joy, sad, all that there. We redirect there. No words, just a vibration, and you feel it. You don't run, you're not chicken. Use your will. No big deal, don't push there, just be there. Then what happens? How many have stilled the vibration that they had? So then what do? That's it?
Keep on going in.
You bore in. From there, you take a turn. You actually turn in. And what happens? What's happening? So you're actually doing this? Is it an idea?
No.
If it's an idea, where are you?
Yeah.
You get back up there. Now, redirect your attention. Redirect your attention. Redirect your attention. Is it easy? No. Is it simple? It's simple. It's not easy. Very simple. A lot of people talk about, oh, I want to be in the Sahasra, so I focus my attention up here. Everyone know the seven, the chakras. Chakras. What's a chakra?
Energy center.
Doorway.
It's a doorway.
Doorway.
So if I were to go to the doorway and stood there, would I be in the room? Do I get to go in the room? No. Have you seen one?
No book.
What is it? There were workshops. I don't know if there still are. There were clean your chakra workshops.
There's still, yeah.
Yeah? It's like, okay, you're using a vacuum cleaner? I mean, how, ridiculous. That's sort of like the emperor's new clothes. Oh, wow. Wow. And I took a 2-weekend workshop to learn how to clean chakras. Wow.
The vacuum was directed at your wallet.
Yes, totally. 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 So, okay, so what happens is people think, oh, I can go right to the top. One of the things that Baba had me do with read about Ekon Carr back in the 70s, and that was, you don't need, the yogis only go to the Sahasra. With Ekon Carr, you travel the universe. You go to all the planets and everywhere. You are traveling all over. So it's so far beyond. And it was like they would take the first part of a sentence that would be right, and then go, and complete delusion. Remember that. That was wild. I don't know. I think that's still around. I don't know. But all those things. So, Sahasra, top of the head. Is it the top of this head? No. Is the heart really in here? If so, we open me up? No, we're not going to find it. We're going to find chakras? No.
All different colors.
All different colors, chakra inside when we open you up. Yeah. No. So what is it? It's in the subtle body, the chakras. Is that where we want to go? No. Is that where the heart is? No. The causal body. Causal body is where the deep sleep is. That's where it's all dark and blank. Is that where we want to go?
No.
No. Actually, some people do. They just want to be blank. I don't want to feel anything. I just want darkness. No. We want to go to the place where we're the witness of the waking, dream, and deep sleep state. And we all know, whether we're conscious of it or not, that we are the witness, that we are outside. Because we all know there are those three different states. When you're dreaming, are you awake? You are? You're in the waking state when you're dreaming?
No, you're aware.
You hope you're aware.
Yeah.
But who's aware? Are you witnessing? Every time you dream, do you witness?
Yes. No.
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 No. Would you like to? Yes. Yes, but you don't. Not yet. Are you awake and aware and witnessing in your deep sleep state? You can be.
You know the, in a sense, when you have that type of sleep, you know you experienced it.
Mm-hmm.
You know you had it blanked out.
Right, but who wasn't there for it? The mind wasn't there when you're in your deep sleep state. So there had to be somebody other than who you think you are that was there. So if who you think you are is you, and it's not there, then who knew? So that's the point, though. You want to keep on disentangling. So what they say in the Upanishads and all is, yes, you want to get to the Sahasrara because you want to go and you go all the way, but you have to go through the heart. So it's the physical heart first, then what? The subtle heart, and you just keep boring in. So you still first, and it's like, oh, and then you start the journey in. And it is really using the will. And at that point, you drop the other vehicles because you're using your will. Redirect out of the head, out of the head, out of the head. Let it go. There's no need to, you don't have to. Unless there's something, a really good story you want to share with everyone. No, let it go. In here. So we let the story do whatever it's going to do, and we redirect our attention. So we disentangle out of the letters, go in here, and once we're quiet, we bore in. Still up, you're in your eyes, let go. And if you're looking at me, you want to be looking from here. Better. Keep going. There. Feel the difference? Start to feel the difference? Yeah. The question is then, can you do it outside the laboratory? Maybe not yet. But that's what we're working toward. To be able to do it outside the laboratory. So you disentangle, go in, what happens to your five senses when you start to do that?
I was going to say they're quiet. It's like they're not there, but there's no energy in them.
Okay,
It's like they don't matter anymore.
okay.
It's less raw.
Hmm?
They're less raw.
They're less raw. What happens to the source, what feeds the five senses? What happens to what feeds the five senses?
You're not focused on it, it recedes. The environment.
Stays away.
Pull in. Do you notice? Do you feel
Mhm.
there's a pulling in? You're redirecting. The energy starts to. Remember in the Vijnana Bhairava, it's all about following the source. So you, oh. So that we actually see that we can, oh, I enliven or not. And if I don't enliven this, what happens?
And it recedes.
It recedes, it gets quiet. But if I'm repressing it, I have to be in the arena with it. I'm in a cage match with it. Do I really want that fight? No. So withdraw. But then, does that mean we don't act anymore?
No.
Maybe we can act more appropriately.
Act more appropriately. God becomes more the doer than us as we're going in that direction. God as doer.
I have a question about the
Mhm.
five senses.
Mhm.
It seems to me that the more I'm in here, it's almost like you feel more, like things smell better, things taste better, something looks better.
Why?
You can see more. You can.
Where did the five? Where? Okay.
It's partly because you're no longer diffuse.
So it's more concentrated. The energy, so that sense is cleaner, clearer.
The editor isn't at work.
Yes. That's right. In the ashram in Ganeshpuri, when Baba would do certain things, you could see the sparkling in the air. It actually sparkled. You could see. And it smelled. And it was just, it's all, everything was.
We're more conscious.
Excuse me?
We're more conscious.
Correct. Correct. So, can you think more conscious? Hello? Anyone? No. No. You either are or you're not. If I think I'm conscious, so I have to keep redirecting. Whoop, I'm thinking I'm conscious. That means I'm not conscious. I need to reflect. Brain. Oh, reflect which way? This way and this way? This way and this way? No, because then I'm not really reflecting. No, let go. We direct our attention. A literal practice, not an idea. It's an actual literal practice. It's really simple. It's just not easy. And are we going to fight? There'll be a fight. Always is. It's going to be a fight. But what?
We have to do.
Yeah. Who's the spoiled brat child we're getting over? You know what it is? It's like, okay, I'm going on a diet. I'm going to fight myself. I've got to, physical. Okay, I got to drill, I got to go, I got to drill, I got to go, I got to drill, I got to go, I got to drill, I got to overcome. Right? That's what this is about. That's why we're supposed to go to school. Not to get information, but for that discipline. And we're supposed to do subjects we don't like at certain times so that we can overcome. Because if I only do what I want to do, what I decide I want to do, then I'm still all caught up in the same game. It's all here because who's deciding what I want to do and what I don't want to do? So, redirect, redirect your attention out of the thoughts. There. Can you feel it?
Less blurred too.
Is it for you? Is it so bad in there?
No.
But we run. So why do we leave it? Because we all do. We go, that's nice. How many people read the Dante? Okay. Did you like hell? Interesting? diverse, great stories, wonderful stories. It was great. Great? How many people liked Purgatory? Nice, there was movement, we're going, we're up the hill, we're going up that mountain, stories, interesting. For this, you gotta deal with that. For this, you gotta do that. No, interesting. Paradise. Anybody like Paradise? Why'd you like Paradise?
Beauty and bliss.
Beauty and bliss. Absolutely beauty and bliss. Does it get boring? Only when?
Only when you're itching for trouble.
Looking for action.
Looking for action. And that's what happens. Looking for action. So if we're looking for action, where do we have to go? To hell, which is our head. Because when we're in hell, what was the whole reason we're in hell in Dante?
I didn't read it, but non-reflective.
Non-reflective, you
The remorse.
no awareness of what I didn't do it. Not my fault. I didn't do it. Didn't do it. How do we get to purgatory?
Or you're just unrepentant.
Unrepentant. I did it and I'm perfectly fine with it. Which is still not accepting. How do we get to purgatory?
Let's take responsibility.
Take responsibility. You have to accept. Once you get to purgatory, where are you going? You're going to go to paradise. You're going to go to heaven. You're going to go. Sooner or later, you're going to go. So you got to just keep on going. But you don't want to get to paradise until when? You've cleaned out. Otherwise, you're going to say, I don't like it here. Go back. That's the message a lot of the time, is you look at it, oh, I got here, it was great. It was really nice. Wow. Now what? What am I going to do? I'm going to just sit here. Now what? Bliss. Beauty. So what has to be completely cleaned out of us? Our tamas, our darkness, those vibrations, so that we actually can live and stay in that bliss. That we're not going to. So back to the, by a mere orientation of the will, we stay in the heart. Just an orientation. There's no fight, there's no this, just a mere orientation. So you cancel it. Here. Here. So we're not fighting to get out of it. We're not, gone. We're right there and want to stay there. Want? What's want? Will. So if we're there and we're clear, will we have the want to do something else? No. So you clean up. First level, cleaning up the five senses, life, world, that. Second, cleaning up what? Mind. You clean it out, scrub it, focus, refocus, stop. No. Third level, what are we doing? We're cleaning the will. people even knew that it was something that you could actually hold on to, that it was actually there, that it was actual vehicle. It's an actual thing. It's an idea for most of us. We don't even think that want, desire is all about will. We just like,
It's normal.
oh, there's my will asserting itself in a very interesting direction. Wow. Normally I'd go in that direction. No, I think I'm not going to. The whole thing of sadhana is that we're always going to be outward turned. That's the whole thing. Everything goes this way. And our job is to turn it around. Turn it around. And go in. We're redirecting. Let go. Breathe down. Go in. All the vehicles, let them go. Go in. But, no. Go. What happens? We have to build up the stamina to stay, to withstand. Do we get more energy when we do this?
Yes.
Can you handle it? It's too much. I gotta go to bed. I gotta No. Gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to it. But I better. Redirect. And then in. So we get used to it in the laboratory. And we go out. Apply it. Be here. Go do whatever it is we're going to do. And if we keep doing this, we're removing inertia. We're removing the darkness within ourselves. We're contributing something else. And this doesn't mean we're supposed to be in a cave somewhere hiding. We just be here and live our lives. As soon as you think you're in there. And that's part of the problem. People practice, I guess you should say wrongly. And then they've got a habit of it. It's a nice habit of it. So what has to happen? Have to overcome now, gotta overcome. So I have to fight, work against the bad habit. Oh, there I am in my head. Okay, fine. There I am. Thank you. In here. Redirect. Redirect. If you're already in your head and you think you're supposed to be in your heart and your head, how do you redirect? What do you redirect to? You're not redirecting your will. You understand? You're not using your will. You just change your little image. I'm trying to do like an image of a heart or something. There. No, that's not it at all. That's how we get the Pollyanna, the gooey whatever stuff. No. Let it go. All of it. All those images. Redirect attention. Redirect. It's an internal practice. So if everybody's focused on that cup, and looking at that cup, your attention is on the cup. Now, if you redirect your attention to Baba's picture over here, what happens to the cup?
You see, it goes away.
Goes away. Goes away. So it's your attention. So we do use attention all the time. But this is internal. That's why when people first come, I say, okay, can you feel your knee without actually touching it? Can you sense it? That's how you start. Can you feel your left toe, big toe, without touching it? Now your right elbow. Can you sense your right elbow? Now can you go to the center of your chest, where you feel love, hurt, fear, sad, joy, all of it. Now stay there. And once you quiet the vibration and you start boring in, and if you bore in, what happens? Experientially, what starts to happen? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No thoughts. Bliss. No thoughts. Now I want to be able to function. Do I have to leave the bliss? The belief is yes. You got to go back and be no. And that means, remember, you only get your small vocabulary list back. You don't get an infinite option of possibilities with those 26 letters. You only get your vocabulary list that you've written your 3 sentences and you know how to spell. No, you stay here. We stay here and enliven the vehicle from here or here. We don't leave here. So you practice just being able to say hello from here. Just hello. Then you'll be up here and you'll have it. No, just practice that. It's the beginning. And you redirect. Can I drink and stay here and be in bliss? Let's see. Yes. The whole time in the ashram, that's what it was all about. But because it happened from Baba's Shakti and it happened so naturally in Baba's presence, people didn't know that they were supposed to do something internally. This is it. And it's in all the scriptures. It says it everywhere. But because of where we are at any given moment, we think that it's a wonderful idea. It's real. It's actual. Let go. Redirect. Then we actually get to use our vehicles instead of our vehicles using us. Questions?
Is it like trying to walk again, or doing everything, going back, speaking up from the heart?
Yes, yes. So it's like re-educating yourself from a completely different, re-educating those vehicles from a completely different locus of.
So it takes time.
It takes time.
That's what I really wanted to know.
Yes, it takes time. This is not easy. It's simple, it's not easy. So what would happen with Baba is people would get Shaktipat. It would just be automatic. They're in their hearts and it's like magnificent experiences. And they're living it. They now understand everything. It's so clear. But whatever was not cleaned comes back. So through Shaktipat, a lot gets cleaned, but not everything, unless that was your karma to get Shaktipat from somebody, from a great being, and that was the last piece you had, and then it's over. But so for everybody, they'd go back. And every incident, every moment of our lives are opportunities to then learn and grow. Oh, wow, here I am. Wow, do I want to get here? Redirect. Redirect. Oh, but this is more important. No, redirect. How many times have you seen people where you say, oh, their priorities are completely off? their will is directed toward that instead of, or in relationships where you see, wow, you care more about that than you care about me. That's, wow, okay, got it. Okay, bye-bye. But I can't then be going after, I have to, okay, got it. Hurts for a little bit, feel it, still it. Redirect. Redirect. Wow, you're interested in that? Interesting. Okay, that's great. Redirect. Redirect. Then we actually have the opportunity to be in harmony with everything. And we can see it all clearly. Okay? Practice. Redirect. The will. Your attention. Literally. Not from here, not to here, but it's going to go here first, and then redirect it, and then bore in. Okay, thank you.